It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Daily Southtown newspaper, and we are at Eisenhower High School in lovely, historic Blue Island, home of the Cardinals, and we have a great show for you tonight. Of course, I'm an '84 grad here of Eisenhower, very proud grad, so we've got a great show for you tonight. Kicking things off with boys basketball coach Neil Miguez. Cardinals are off to a great start. They're 5-1. Play Hillcrest on Friday in Country Club Hills. That'll be a big matchup. Cardinals are coming off District 218 Thanksgiving Classic Championship. So lost the first game, now they've won 5 in a row, so they're on a roll. Senior guard Jamel Jones is also going to be a guest of ours in the second segment. So he's having a great season, averaging 20 points, 4 assists, 4 boards a game. So I've got an action-packed show for you tonight. And folks, before we go to this Beggar's Pizza timeout, remember, holidays are fast approaching. You want to have a get-together. Beggar's Pizza has multiple locations to accommodate you. Joey's Red Hots, they'll come out for you with their food truck and hook you up. Labriola Bakery Cafe, they'll hook you up over there. So plenty of options here for our sponsors at the Coach's Corner Show. All right, we are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout. Remember, join the Big Cheese Loyalty Program. And remember that lunch buffet, man, every day at the Blue Island location, Oak Forest location, Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. Great stuff. All right, we come back. Eisenhower boys basketball coach Neil Miguez will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
What is a Southsider? From 8 to 5, he's a hard-hat, hammer-swinging, God-fearing son of pride and strength. Gives everything he has to get his job done. Then gives what he has left to his family and friends. It's here where he'll leave his legacy. It's here where he'll buy his truck. During the summer clearance event, drive a new 2019 Ram just $275 a month, or get 20% off MSRP at South Oak Dodge Ram.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, our first guest tonight, Eisenhower boys basketball coach Neil Miguez. Neil, how's it going, my man?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Well, you're a little under the weather, so we're not shaking hands, so I'm staying away, man. We're staying away, my man.
Good idea.
So thanks for gutting it out, though. That's toughness. Well, you're a Revis dude,
there you
but
go.
you're an Ike dude. You know what I mean? Cut from the same cloth, man.
Very
you know?
true.
All right, Cardinals are off to a great start, 5-1, championship at the District 218 Thanksgiving Classic. What's the nicest surprise so far about this team?
Nicest surprise, our juniors stepping up. I was a little nervous. I mean, we got some talented juniors, but this early on, you don't know what kind of experience they're going to play with. But they've stepped up. Tajon Berry, our junior, he's starting. He's been one of our better players. Deontay Sutton, another junior, been doing real well for us. And we came back real well after our first loss to Shepherd. They came back and they've been battling back. It's been very nice.
Yeah, I mean, you start the season off with that loss to Shepherd, and you bounce back, win 3 straight to win the tournament, and then you've won 2 more, including a win Friday in overtime over Lamont. What was your message to the team after that loss to Shepherd?
After I lost to Shepherd was just don't take anyone for granted. Shepherd lost a lot of guys from last year, and we played them in the summer, and our kids think, the summer is the same as conference basketball, and it's not.
Yep.
So I think they kind of took them for granted a little bit. We did as a team. And Coach Schick does a great job coaching, and it's a lot different than summer ball. So we came in and lost that one, and the message was just don't take people for granted, and we got to play hard every single game.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing since.
Especially a team coached by Tony Chickadego, one of our favorites, man. my guy. That's my guy. All right, so overall, what would you say the strength of this team is?
Defense, for sure.
Yeah.
Offense, we're still figuring some things out. Sometimes our best offense is our defense right now. We're getting after it. We're flying around. We're long. We're athletic. We're getting all kinds of deflections and steals, and it just gets our transition offense going.
Yep.
So our defense and competitiveness, led by our best player, Jamel Jones, the most competitive kid I've ever coached.
Yeah.
And he just. They all feed off of it. I mean, in practice, I love it. How competitive they are in every drill, where I almost have to, I'm separating them all the time. Guys, relax. It's just a drill. I run white game. A couple of guys were getting into it because they're so competitive. I mean, they battle.
Yeah.
They battle with each other.
And Jemel's going to be a guest on our next segment, and he's averaging 20 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, man. He coming off a 17-point average last season. It's nice to have a kid like that back.
Yeah, I mean, so much of our offense is run through him. Defensively, he's everywhere too. He's our leader. And, we're running most things through him, whether it's him scoring or him creating for other people.
All right, so nice win on Friday, overtime against Lamont. Always good to beat, and they're well coached. Ricky Ronis is an excellent coach. What are you most proud about that victory?
The Lamont one?
Yeah.
That was, we had a great start in the first half. We were up, I think, 13 at halftime, something like that. We were playing real well defense. They were missing a lot of their threes that they take. I kept telling our guys, these kids could get hot. We can't keep letting them shoot. And they got real hot in the third quarter. We battled through it. And then late fourth quarter, Jemel fouled out. And we had to get a stop to go in overtime. And then winning in overtime without him was huge.
Yeah, that's a huge confidence boost for the rest of these guys.
The rest of those guys stepped up. Our free throws, we were 21 and 25 from the free throw line. So
yeah, that's awesome, man. That's impressive. What do you think this team is capable of achieving? You stay healthy, and that's going to be the main thing, right? Because you got some depth.
Yeah, health is always the biggest thing with these guys. We stay healthy. I think we can definitely compete for a conference championship. This sectional is loaded, as you know. So whatever we could do in the playoffs would be great. But this sectional is loaded. So yeah, we're focusing right now one game at a time. Trying to win as many as we can. Try to win tournaments. Christmas tournament coming up. And be nice to compete for a conference with a couple of these teams.
What's been the biggest challenge? I mean, you're coming off a 17-win season. What's the biggest challenge to get to this point? I'm talking as a program where right now, you've got a really good starting 5. You got some juniors, you got some seniors, you got some depth, man, to be able to get to this point. What's been the biggest key?
Biggest key to get to this point from last year's team, you're saying?
And just the program in general, because this sounds like this could be one of the better teams that you've had during your tenure, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And having a go-to guy obviously helps, right?
Yeah, and I mean, just trying to get them to establish the winning culture. A couple of years ago, we were real low on wins. We couldn't get a lot of wins, and just getting them competitive and getting them to fight and believe in themselves to get wins to be able to get a win every time we go out and not accept losing. The first couple of years, they kind of were, we're playing hard. It's okay, we lost a little bit. The last couple of years, it's not like that. These kids hate losing. They compete. The leadership has stepped up. Our senior guard last year, Eddie Moore, was a huge, big-time leader. He kind of passed that on to a couple of these guys, Jemel, Cameron Braggs, and leadership stepped up, and they're just competitive. They hate to lose.
Yeah. Do you feel like, I know this happens in football a lot, and I think in baseball and some other sports here, is, the intimidation factor when it comes to Richards, primarily Richards, not so much Shepherd, but Richards. I mean, do you face that too on the basketball court, or is that not really?
Yeah, I don't know if they're intimidated. I think it's just they get amped up, and sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
Where they come, like last year, we thought it was going to be a close game, and it ended up not being close the whole time, and I think they just kind of, it almost turned into like a street ball game last year. They kind of forgot all our game plan.
Yep.
We were just running around and trying to do, and they start trying to individually do everything at that possession, that they're trying to do. Instead of moving the ball, it's like, okay, I got to score, I got to do this. So almost too amped up last year, which can happen. Yeah, I think it happens in football too.
Yeah.
I mean, football, they're obviously a very good team every year. But yeah, I can see that a little bit. Yeah.
Well, talking to Jemel, it seems like one thing about this group, it seems like they got their head on straight. They might have, made a little wake-up call against Shepherd, but it sounds like this group is pretty well grounded and they get along well, and it sounds like the pieces are there, man.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's early, but they've been outstanding. There's, no one's ever missing practices. They're all almost on time every day to practice, and they compete. Every drill, everything. Today I wasn't able to do a lot of coaching. It was me watching more today.
Yep.
And my assistant Victor Junius running it because I'm pretty sick, and they just listening to them and just competing with each other and not letting any of them slide. What are you doing? You're not playing hard enough. What are you doing? Get back. And, yeah, they're battling.
Yep. And how did the alumni game go this year, man? I saw you had Chris Hobson came back. He played,
Chris
man.
Hobson was back.
And these dudes, are they getting to understand the history here or what?
Yeah,
when these guys come back?
That's I think my favorite day of the year is that red and white game to see what our guys got, and then that alumni game is outstanding. These guys, a couple of them fly in from other cities.
Yep.
They're all. I eventually got to start shutting people down because so many people want to play. I don't want it to be 45 people here.
Right.
So I usually cap it at 30. And yeah, Chris Hobson was there. A lot of guys I used to coach. Came down to Chris Hobson with an open three, not open one, but a contested three. He got to win it. It was in and out. I was filming it. Thought it was going to go in. It would have been all over Twitter. It was in and out.
In and out.
Yeah,
Man.
it was a good look. Yeah, it was fun.
Well, you might have to cap it at, like, if you're over 30 years old, you can't play in this thing anymore.
Yeah, but what's Chris, 30, 33, 34? I think he's still the best player out there. Yeah, there's still some good guys out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing that. That's a good thing to keep that tradition going, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Neil, well, good luck, man. You got a rough week. This comes out Wednesday. We're taping Monday, so you had Oak Forest on Tuesday, and you're at Hillcrest Friday night. So that's what it's all about, though, man. And this division, this conference is as good as any conference in the area, that's for sure, man.
Yeah, these are two of the better teams we'll face all year. We got them the same week, so I'm looking forward to see if we can step up.
Yeah, catch your breath after this week a little bit then, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, my man, thanks for coming on board. I know you're not feeling well. Get home, have some tea, and, chill out a little bit, man,
Thanks
right?
for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, good luck the rest of the way. And, folks, we're going to Lisa Thomas Salon Timeout. 3 locations, Mokina, Tinley Park, Oak Forest. Great stocking stuffer, Lisa Thomas Salon. We come back, Jamel Jones, Sr., Eisenhower High School, will be our guest. Stay tuned.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience. Then adding just a little bit of fun. For hair, skin, nails, and makeup, no one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas. Because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redken Elite partner with 3 area locations.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's is a trained technician and state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island.
If you're suffering from physical pain, nothing else matters. The one thing that should is Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, because experience never mattered more. Serving the community for 25 years with over 90 years of combined orthopedic experience, our fellowship-trained surgeons provide individualized care to those suffering from orthopedic pain. We deliver comprehensive care from diagnostic to surgical to rehabilitative services, all under one roof in each of our locations. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, bringing university-level orthopedic care close to home.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our next guest, Eisenhower senior guard Jamel Jones. Jamel, how's it going, my man?
I'm good.
That's what I like to hear. You're good, and so are the Cardinals right now. You guys are 5-1, and you guys have won 5 in a row. are the Cardinals for real, man? Are you guys going to be able to sustain this success and keep it through the season?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For sure.
What do you believe the key is to this team, man? Well, what's been the key to this success other than you averaging 20 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists? What's been the key, man?
Communication, I say. We all get along. We family. Like, this more than a game to us. Like, we take this to the heart. We love this. Coach keep us in the gym, on our books, all that.
So you guys like hanging out together. You guys are friends, man, huh?
On and off the court.
Yep. That's a key, man. What do you think makes this team, beyond the chemistry, what do you think the key to the success is? You guys got good shooters, your quickness. What is it about this team, skill-wise?
Skill-wise?
You guys got some size, right?
Yeah, we got some size.
6'2", you're 6'2", I know, across the board. You guys are all between like 6'1" and 6'4", right? You guys got some decent size?
We got some size. Cool. We got communication. This is everything. We a unit. We together.
Yeah, you guys are a well-rounded team, huh?
We together, yeah.
What's been the big thing for you, man? Last year you averaged 17 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Now you've upped your scoring. What did you work on during the offseason that kind of put you in a better position this year, man?
I would say my leadership. I knew that this was going to be my last year, so I wanted to I told myself every day that I wanted to leave everything I had on the court every time I stepped on. So I knew that I had to become a better leader in doing that. So yeah.
Are you a vocal guy, or are you you are more of a vocal dude, huh?
Yeah. It started like that.
Yeah. And obviously, with the success you had last year, I'm sure your teammates respect you. Right?
We all respect each other. Yeah. Brothers, all of us. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good, man. All right. So first game out of the box this season at the District 218 Thanksgiving tournament, you guys lose to Shepherd. And I'm sure you were disappointed like that because Cardinals don't like losing to Shepherd or Richards. Right? So what did you guys kind of do? What did you guys say amongst each other to kind of get this thing back on track and win 5 in a row, man? What was the key to bouncing back like that?
Well, we all sat down in the locker room together, and we all knew what we did out there wasn't right. So we sat there and we talked amongst each other, and we told each other next time we step on the court, we was gonna leave everything on the court. And Coach came down there and talked to us too. He knew that we was gonna fix ourselves after that game. He knew after that game it wasn't gonna happen no more. And it happened.
So was it more of an effort thing, or was it more not taking smart shots? What was it about that game that you guys had? Effort?
Definitely effort, yeah, about leaving it all on the court. You don't know when you're gonna play ball again.
Right.
So you gotta play like it's your last time.
Every time, right? And now, Friday's a big one. Friday, you got Hillcrest over there.
Yeah.
I've been covering Eisenhower for a lot of years, man. Hillcrest has had our number. You feel confident going into this game Friday, man?
Every game. As long as I know I got my brothers behind me, we good. That's all I need.
All right. What are your goals for this season?
My goals, I always become a better leader. No, nobody perfect, but I want to be the best I could be to lead us to a W every game. They deserve it. I deserve it. Coach deserve it. That's what I want.
So you feel like this team capable of winning a conference championship, maybe a regional, playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're confident.
Yes.
And what's been the biggest key having Coach Miguez? What does he kind of teach you? What has he taught you guys, man?
Coach taught me a lot of things. Very motivational too.
Yeah.
He always pushing me 24/7 on me because he knows that I'm the leader. So he wants me to do better than everybody else. So, and I know that. That's what even makes it better for me. So he pushes me more than anybody.
Yeah, it's kind of as you go, the Cardinals go, right? And you like that responsibility, huh? You love it, huh?
Yes.
That's awesome, man. All right, Jemel. Well, thanks for coming on board, my man. Great job and continued success. I'm an Ike grad, so, inside I'm pulling for you guys. I want you guys to do well, all right? Keep it rolling. All right, man. We're going to go to an athletic, sports, and orthopedic physical therapy timeout, 2 locations, Oak Lawn and Orland Park. When we return, talk players of the week and some other good stuff. Stay tuned. Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy is a 2,200 square foot facility that includes the latest in rehabilitation equipment, including the HydroTrack underwater treadmill. All therapists at Athletics are experienced and offer hands-on treatment for patients that require such therapy. Whether it's your feet, ankles, knees, hips, lower back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, neck, or jaw, Athletics is here to help. We at Athletics understand you as a patient have the right to choose where you receive treatment. Ask your physician if Athletics, with locations in Oak Lawn and Orland Park, is right for you.
What is a Southsider? From 8 to 5, he's a hard hat, hammer swinging, God-fearing son of pride and strength. Gives everything he has to get his job done. Then gives what he has left to his family and friends. It's here where he'll leave his legacy. It's here where he'll buy his truck. During the summer clearance event, drive a new 2019 Ram just $275 a month, or get 20% off MSRP at South Oak Dodge Ram.
Whether you're in the mood for a Chicago-style hot dog, Italian beef sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, or charbroiled cheeseburger, Joey's Red Hots has you covered. In the mood for something lighter, Joey's Salads promises to hit the spot. Looking to cool off on a hot day or after a workout? Joey's refreshing homemade Italian ice will satisfy. Come check out Joey's Red Hots at 17400 Wolf Road in Orland Park or at 115th Street and Western Avenue in the Beverly community, where they're open until 5 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. No matter which location you visit, Joey's Red Hots promises to provide exceptional tasting food at an affordable price. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'd like to thank Eisenhower boys basketball coach Neil Miguez and senior guard Jamel Jones for being our guest. And always love coming back here, man. I had such a great experience at this school. Athletically, academically, socially, prepared you for the real world, man. And it's just a great, great memory, some great talent in this gym specifically. And I'm going to get to that in the high and tight segment. I'm going to have my Eisenhower boys basketball Mount Rushmore, so you want to stick around for that. All right, folks, let's talk some results, sponsored by Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy. Tom Mulvey's the best in the business. He'll get you back on your feet. All right, game I was at Friday night, Bloom 67, Thornridge 41. For T-Ridge, Justin Clark, 15 points. Grant Hall, 12 points. Grant Hall is the son of the great Antoine Hall of Hillcrest. I'll get to him a little bit later, too. For Bloom, Martise Mitchell had 19 points. Christian Shoemate had 16 points. And Dante Maddox Jr. with 11 points for the Blazing Trojans. I'm going to tell you, this Christian Shoemate, a transfer from Plainfield East, 6'6", that was the missing piece of the puzzle. He provides the Blazing Trojans with some muscle, very athletic, crashes the boards, he can hit the three, had some unbelievable dunks, and that was the piece they were missing. 4 Division I kids on this team, but this kid is the key to this success, man. I think if they're going to win a state championship in 4A, getting this kid on the starting 5 is a big plus for this squad. Other games, St. Rita falls to Brother Rice 61-58. For Rita, Alec Millender, 20 points. For Brother Rice, DeAndre Hagan had 20 points, and Colin Campbell had 17 points for the Crusaders. Hillcrest 72, Oak Lawn 65. That was a big showdown for Hillcrest. Jacoby Hetty had 14 points. Julius Rollins had 14 points, and Kenton Wright had 11 points. For Oak Lawn, Trey Ward, 25 points. Sammy Osmani had 23, and that's going to be the issue for Oak Lawn. Those two guys are going to get theirs. They're two tremendous players. You need a third player to step up and kind of fill that void. But the Spartans, that was their first loss of the season. They're having an outstanding year. All right, the Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week. We're going to hook up Junior Jolo Amaranto. Scored 33 points to lead Andrew to a 62-56 win over Argo. And the T-Bolts are off to a nice start, man. They had a great week last week. Beat Lincoln Way East, beat arch rival Tinley. So, yeah, they picked up 3 wins last week. So, kudos to them. We're going to hook up Jolo with a $25 gift card. Compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook and Chicago. The Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club Player of the Week. Brianna Wooldridge had 25 points and 15 rebounds and lead Lincoln Way West to a 84-67 win over Joliet West in the Lincoln Way Central Turkey Classic Championship game. For her efforts, we're going to hook her up with a nice goodie bag. Compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon, Tinley Park, Orland Park, and Mohina. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout, and we're going to be taping next Monday out in Oak Brook at La Barra Restaurant. It's the sister restaurant of Labriola Bakery Cafe, so we're going to have Lewis baseball coach Tim McDonough as our guest. All right, come back from this Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout, high and tight.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience. Then adding just a little bit of fun. For hair, skin, nails, and makeup, no one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas. Because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redken Elite partner with 3 area locations.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Okay, high and tight, folks. I know Mount Rushmore is only 4 individuals, but we're going to go to 5 for this boys basketball Mount Rushmore for Eisenhower. And I'm not going to get into the 50s and 60s and 40s and 30s of Blue Island High School when it was known back then. You had Sam Scaletta, who was a legend in the 60s, King Nesbitt. I'm going to go for when I started attending games as a little guy here at Eisenhower back in like 77, 78. So my 5 players on Mount Rushmore from like 76, 77 up until now, obviously the great Bernard Campbell, he stands up there. Quinn Richardson went on to Illinois, had a tremendous career. He's the grandfather of A.J. Henning of Lincoln Way East. Theron Snow Bullock went on to start at Evansville, had a great career overseas. Drennan Jones, you want to talk about a dude that can dunk, went on to UIC, had a great career. Drennan Jones, outstanding talent, led that team to a sectional championship back in the early 90s. And lastly, Chris Hobson, who holds the all-time single game scoring record. I think he had 52. I was here against Rich East. Outstanding performance. So those are the top 5. All right, folks, hope you have a great week. Get to that holiday shopping. We'll see you next week.